Good morning, YouTube. It's Dimpling time in the Tailcone. This is video number 6 of the aft fuselage slash Tailcone. We start by dimpling the bottom skin, which is a pretty cool piece of material. It has those J stiffeners built into each side of it. Makes it a nice rigid piece of 25 thousandths aluminum. And then these are all J-channel stiffeners that run the length of the aft fuselage. If it weren't for the manual, I would call these longerons, just from my model airplane building days. But Vans calls them stiffeners. I assume because they only attach to the skin, they don't attach to the substructure, so they are skin stiffeners, not longerons. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So we're doing the pre-assembly here, and this was really funny. You see the bucket of Clecos on the small side of that. So Vans says you do this all upside down with the bulkheads like hanging down between the sawhorses. I'm not exactly sure how anyone realistically does that. It's a pain in the ass process because the thing is so out of balance. So I had that bucket of Clecos on the back end of it to keep it from doing that. I guess, even if you assembled the, by putting the rearward bulkhead in place first, and then moved forward, it would still be too tail heavy essentially at that point to do it. So whatever. And then we move right into riveting. So this is, there's probably like 200 rivets or something like that in here. And every single one of them has something in the way. Okay, maybe not every single one of them, but like it feels like every single one of them. It's probably a good 20% of the rivets that you have to set in this phase of the build that have something in the way, or they're slightly hard to reach, or whatever. So I tried a couple of different bucking bars. There were a few that I had to drill out that I wasn't pleased with. There were a few that I had to drill out twice that I wasn't pleased with. And then I think on the previous video, I mentioned the service bulletin and those shear clips. Vans, if you're listening, update your freaking plans to put the right size rivets in for those shear clips. I put the rivets in that are called out on the plans, and I realized, well, those are too short, of course, after I set them and had to drill them out, and of course made a mess drilling them out. They're all 3 size rivets, so number 40 holes. Only one of them, one of the 4 holes that attaches to the skin, is actually a size 3 rivet in my lower front aft fuselage skin. The rest have been upsized to oops rivets because of the callouts. Now, that's on me. I should check the length of the rivet before it's set in order to make sure that that I'm putting the right thing in. But hey, if you're gonna assemble it upside down like this, like I'm doing, like the plans tell me to, it's not exactly easy to check every single length of every single rivet. So there's 4 rivets. Just make a call out that says use AN 426 3-4.5s on these, and every builder would be happy about doing this without having to make the mistake, drill them out, and possibly make the situation worse. So whatever, that's just a little rant. I'm very pleased with the way this turned out. Catching up with reality here as far as the timelines, because building is a little bit slower right now, or maybe videos are faster. Anyway, hope to see you next time. Thanks for coming by.